Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Premier League with FPL Wizard. I welcome you all to the final game week of the season and the final deadline stream of the season, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a decent game week 37 and a decent end to the season. So I basically bench boosted in game week 37. Can't say it was successful. I guess picking Ederson over Guardiola didn't go well, I guess, but never expected Guardiola to have the kind of impact that he has done at the end of the season. But my overall rank is now close to like 150k or something of that order. So pretty much resigned that it's gonna be hard to make into the top 100k now. So just playing the conservative game. I've tried my best to kind of claw back the rank since the start of the season. At one point of time, I was down at 4 million. So you can say that I've managed to make up some ground, but the aim was always to finish in the top 100k. But well, I guess it's not gonna be this season. But yeah, lots of things to learn from here. So that was about my team, guys, and I haven't made any transfers as of now, and I'm gonna make my transfers based on the early team news because all the games are starting at the same time. I expect there to be lots and lots of team news, so I'm just holding off my transfers, kinda just I'm gonna be on Twitter to see if we can get any leaks or any Jared Bowen is not starting. He's got tonsillitis, which is like the worst news for any Arsenal fan that we could hope for, because in the end Arsenal fans are clinging on to whatever little hope there is. Andrew Robertson starts. Joe Gomez does not start. Let's see about the rumors now. Zara says have 2 free transfers, 0.3 in the bank, thinking what transfers to make. Zara, what are your alternatives? What are your options? Tell me so I'll be able to help you more. Just let me know what your options are and we'll discuss. So basically, if you tell me what your options are, and I'll let you know. I'm gonna be on Twitter a lot today, guys. I'm actually looking for the leaks which are coming through. As of now, Andrew Robertson is starting. Is a reliable leak, I guess. And beyond that, I guess Jared Bowen's leak is the one which is reliable, because this account is a trusted West Ham account, West Ham Central. Now, I don't know what this means, by the way. Anyways, let's answer your questions here, and if any leaks come out, I'll let you know, guys. As of now, there's just the Andy Robertson leak, which I can trust. So I'm thinking what to do with my own team. Although this team doesn't look bad, I don't necessarily want to play like Dan Burn in this game. I still have one free transfer. I have just one free transfer, so I might move to simply from Dan Burn, or kind of dunk to a Ben White and be done with that. Like, if I want to be a little bit more attacking, I might take a hit and make a transfer. And transfer out, I guess, Gordon for somebody like a Kai Havertz. But that's about as exciting as it's going to get, because of the fact that I don't have the money to go to Salah. I wish I did. I wish I had some money to go to Salah, but I don't. There's no way I can get to Salah without selling a Haaland or or a Son. So I'm not doing that. So I'm left with the other alternatives, and yeah. FPL Jug, hey, how are you doing, bro? He says it's all about the leaks. Yeah, my friend, you're right. We're gonna try to bring all the leaks here in one place. Zara read this tweet, I retweeted it, but I don't trust this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't trust him. So I'm not, fully kind of trusting this Isaac news as of now. And just in case Isaac is benched, we definitely need to make a contingency plan as well. So that is something that needs to be done. Yeah, I've read this leak. I don't trust this guy, by the way, and I've never, we only need to trust leaks today from people who we already have had leaks from. So I'll let you know. Don't worry. If there's any reliable leaks, guys, I'll let you know. You don't need to worry about that. If you have any questions related to your teams, just hit me up. Let me know, and I'll discuss. I'll give you the answers. So yeah, I mean. That's one leak that Andy Robertson starts is all over the place. Anthony Gordon, obviously, I think we all are engaged FPL players, so you all must be knowing that Anthony Gordon has not traveled with the squad since yesterday. So it was already confirmed yesterday that Gordon is not going to be starting. So that is something, if you want. So no Andy Robertson starts, no Anthony Gordon is the news as of now. Let's... Michael says, hey Wiz, I sent you and my opponent's team on Twitter. Michael, I can't seem to locate it. One free transfer, I have nothing in the bank. Oh my goodness me, I forgot to set the counter. I'm so sorry, man. It's just sometimes I just a second, Jug. Let me fix it right now. It's gonna be starting right now. Just hopefully should be fixed. Hopefully. All right. Michael, can you send me the question again, my friend? I'll have a look because I'm not being able to. Just send me both the teams now again, so I can check it. Well, guys, listen. I mean, if you want a differential kind of player, this week the differential could be Eze. Somebody like a Havertz could be a good differential to chase your mini leagues. Alexander Arnold. Not many people are talking about Alexander Arnold, I'm telling you. But Alexander Arnold can be a great differential if anybody wants. Just sorry guys if I'm not talking. I'm still checking on Twitter for any leaks or any team news or the sort. Please don't trust and fall for this. It is not reliable. So the news that Isaac is benched. No, Gordon is out of the squad. Gordon is not starting. Yes, us. So Gordon is definitely out. He has not traveled with the squad. That news came out yesterday actually. Ahmed, I am going to make one transfer for sure. I might make a couple based on the team news. So I'm just waiting, to see if we can get team news. But one more thing I would like to remind all of you. Do not leave it too late because these servers are running on hamsters. They can break down anytime, guys. I would not trust any of them. So I guess we should make our transfers with like about 15 minutes to go, not later than that. If anybody has the money to bring Salah, I would 100% go for him. I just don't have the money. Yes, Yasas says I was planning to go with Foden captain over a Haaland currently at 57k. Really want to push a bit more and take the risk. That's totally up to you, my friend. I mean, 57k is a wonderful rank to be on anyway. You know, but it depends on whether you want to push more or whether you want to kind of just consolidate. Thinking of using my 2 free transfers of Reguilon, Maguire, Bruno, Gordon in my team, thinking I should transfer them out for Arsenal players. Zara, I mean, you can. Why not? I mean, if you got Bruno, you can even bring Salah in your team. You know, you can sell Bruno Fernandes for Salah if you have the money. See if that is possible. Also, if KDB, is there any news on him? That's an interesting one, though. Just let me check. I mean, KDB was last week. I think he got a knock or something. You know, somebody wrapped him right above his Achilles. Kevin De Bruyne should be fit. You know, it was a knock, so he thinks he's gonna be all right. Michael says, did you say Isaac is benched? No, Michael, I did not say that. I mean, it was a leak on Twitter, but I am not trusting that leak. So if I had Isaac, I would not trust this guy. That, you know, let's just wait for more news. No money for Salah, unfortunately. Zara, then you can go with Saka, you can go with Havertz, you know. And maybe if you want to go with the defender, I say Ben White or Josko Guardiola is your man. Asmir says, hey, is Saka really a doubt? I should be... Nah, if I had Saka, I would never sell him. I think he's gonna play. Yasas says, if KDB doesn't start, then I can go for Salah and another midfielder for Gordon. Yeah, I mean, you can go with Salah and I guess somebody like Kai Havertz. Definitely an option. So let's wait and see if we get a leak or not. That's the most important thing. If KDB doesn't start, then I can go with Salah. Yeah, Salah plus Jackson or Saka, Havertz plus Hakpo. I'd say Salah plus Jackson. Jackson has showed a recent upturn in form. I think this is a nice one. Abhishek says your overall rank. Overall rank is now close to 150k, Abhishek. I don't think it's going to get any better. There you go. FPL tone. Haaland starts, by the way, guys. There you go. Haaland starts. We've got confirmation. Haaland is starting. Awesome. Haaland is starting. So leaks, confirmed leaks says Robertson starts and Haaland starts. That's the only 2 confirmed leaks we have. No more, no less. People are asking about Gordon. Nah, Gordon's not starting. I'm just, by the way, when I'm not talking, guys, I'm on Twitter. I'm actually going through the tweets, trying to find out some information about... No news. Alright. So, I mean, I'm not even sure of Tottenham Hotspur having 3 players from Spurs, whether it's good or bad. I mean, this guy Johnson, Brennan Johnson, has not even had a single double-digit haul this season, so... maybe I'll move him on for Havertz. Guys, can you hear me? Hello? What happened? Did I lose my connection? Of all days, today is the day to lose my connection, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Of all days, today is the day to lose my connection, guys. Today is the day that I lose my connection. Oh. This is not good. By the way, I've tried both my internets now, and for some reason they both seem to be stuck. I need to change my internet service providers, guys. Anyways, Zara says yes, can hear you now. That's great. Gordon to Havertz, I think definitely that's a great move to make. Gordon is definitely confirmed to be out. I would make that transfer. Hey Matea, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're well. More news? No, just Haaland. The last news is coming out that Haaland is starting, and beyond that, no news. So I'll let you know if I have any news, guys. Until then, I just answer your questions here. Hey Matea, if you have any questions, let me know, my friend. Hey Neil, I hope you're doing well. He says, hi Wiz, thanks for the season's good content. Second in my mini league by 4 points. Don't have Saka, thinking of doing Bruno to Havertz for one free transfer and maybe Gordon to Olise or Eze. Wow, Neil. Cheers, mate. I mean, you're doing well. 4 points, I don't think it's a big gap to make up. I think it's easily doable. If I had to go, I would go Bruno Fernandes to Havertz and I would go Gordon to Eze. I prefer Eze over Olise because of the fact that Eze's got multiple avenues with which he can kind of score points. So and he's on penalties as well. I would go with Eze over Olise. Thoughts on Isaac to Matata trying a differential? Guys, see, I know it's like Aston Villa have qualified for the Champions League or whatever, but you know, do you kind of really think that Aston Villa is an easy game? Like everybody's talking about Olise and Eze, by the way. It's hard for me to understand what's everybody thinking, that they're just gonna be on the beach, or like why is everybody going for Crystal Palace players? What has changed in Aston Villa that makes you think about this? Let me know, guys. I'm very interested. Bruno to Havertz, Saka and Gordon to Eze. Bruno to Havertz or Saka. I mean, if you want to go for a differential, I would definitely go for a Havertz, you know, and Gordon to, I would go for Eze over Olise. That was more hard to speak than it should have been. I don't know what's wrong. Erling Haaland starts. Well, that's the only last league. So yeah. Matthias says, quick question: 20 points off a top 100k. My dilemma is, do I transfer out Jackson for Hakpo or Burn to Tomiyasu and have triple Arsenal defense? Matea, I feel that I mean, Jackson has a decent fixture against Bournemouth. You know, Chelsea are playing well now. I mean, Jackson has been playing well recently as well. And Cody Gakpo, I don't think he has a very high ceiling. So I guess Burn to Tomiyasu makes more sense as compared to Jackson to Gakpo. Azmir says, cheers Wiz, thanks for the amazing content for the season. Face reveal if Arsenal lifts the trophy. Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, I can't do face cams, but I'll just post a picture of myself celebrating if Arsenal do win. Although I'm resigned to the fact that we're not gonna win it now, because last week was the week away to Spurs when maybe City could have dropped points. I mean, West Ham is already on the beach. You know, do you really expect them to do something? I don't. But by the way, you're most welcome, and I'd love to have you on the channel week in, week out. Thank you so much, Azmir. Guys, by the way, no leaks are coming out. What's going on with the leaks squad? Everybody's kind of quiet. What would you say is Haaland EO gonna be at 140k? But yeah, it's gonna be below 200. That's what I can tell you with certainty. But you know, it's a shield and a sword question. You know, if you go against Haaland and he bangs in a couple or three, you know, you always want to captain the player which you feel is going to score the most amount of points. That's the whole conundrum. You know, whatever the effective ownership might be, in the end you should captain the player who you feel is going to score the most amount of points. You know, because the only reason you go against a high EO is if you're sure that the player is not going to score the points. Zofar and late riser concluded that we'll have run out of gas, especially after securing. I mean, that is possible. That is definitely possible. You know. Matea says, I know, but I have 20 points to make up. Yeah, Matea, I get your point. But it's difficult to make up 20 points, by the way. And, you know, I don't think that changing your captaincy is necessarily kind of the way to make up the points. Maybe going for a differential is a better way. You know, I'm not even sure how much away from 100k I am at the moment. I'm like, what, 25 points off of 100k or something? I think I'm even more. I think 28 points. And I'm already resigned to the fact that I'm not gonna make 100k. So it's difficult to make up 20 points in a week, Matea. You know, we have to be realistic, but if you want to go for it, you can definitely do that, you know. Maybe a couple of differentials to throw in. That's the thing. That's the way. Guys, no more leaks coming in. I'm surprised. I was expecting that with all 10 teams starting at the same time, there would be more leaks, but I guess not. Nope. Eze, Kevin, and triple Arsenal would be my differentials as well as Son captain. Well, that's nice. I like that. I mean, Eze and Kevin are awesome differentials to have, and Son captain, yeah, definitely you can go there. Although, you know, I hate Son for missing that chance when he got a one-on-one against Ortega last week. That was the title right there for Arsenal. Nehal says Olise starts. Hey Nehal, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Well, I didn't get this news, Nehal. Who tweeted that, Nehal? Can you tell me, or can you share it with me in the Twitter chat? As of now, I can't see it on my Twitter timeline about Olise. Guys, I'm confirming it on Twitter. I'm sorry if I'm not answering your questions or speaking. Saka should be fine. Potentially good news from City. West Ham have a bug going around the camp. Yeah. Everything is going to be a good news for City. I can't find it, Nehal. George says, hey Wes, hey my friend, I hope you're doing well. What are the leaks? George, the leaks are Robertson starts and Allen starts. They are the only two, like, reliable leaks, I can say that. Also, would you captain Salah or Haaland if you're only 2 points behind your target rank? I would captain Haaland. If you're just 2 points off, I'd definitely captain Haaland. See, even if if his effective ownership is like 170%, I think you'll easily make up the 2 points. That should not be an issue. Livramento to a 4 million, already have Taylor. You want a playing 4 million player or just a 4 million player, bro? Playing 4 million, I guess Johnny Evans could be the one. Just share with you, says Nehal. Let me check, guys. Just a second. Oh, team news, and he says if anyone is going for Olise, he starts for Palace. Right. So, guys, we've got confirmed news about Olise. Olise starts. Thank you so much, Nehal, for sharing. Really appreciate it, my friend. I need to look for a 4 million defender. See, Johnny Evans can be one. 4 million. Johnny Evans, I think he starts. He was taken off early as well, so I think he starts. Beyond that, I don't like too many options in this price bracket, if you ask me about it. No, not too many at all. Hey, Wiz, thoughts on Trossard? Lighter says, hey, Wiz, what are your moves this week? Lighter, I'm kind of waiting for the Isaac news. If Isaac is starting, I'd be simply transferring out Lewis Dunk and Gordon. I'll be taking a -4 hit. I'll be transferring out Gordon for Havertz, you know. And if I'm feeling it, Livermore to Lumpty. Do you want a playing 4 million player, Faz? Or like, what's the requirement? Or you just need one to sit on the bench. That's the most important thing. There are not many. You can go with Lumpty if you want to, but I mean, it's a tough game for Brighton, especially after, I mean, Roberto De Zerbi announced that he's going to be leaving. It's going to be a difficult game anyways. So if you want to go with Lumpty, you can. I think he will play, but you can't expect too much from him. If John Stones starts, I can bring in an attacker, otherwise it might be Stones to White. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I think Stones to White is a good move anyway. You know, it's been very attacking these past few weeks, Ben White. You know. By the way, if anybody is in doubt, the 4 defenders that are going to be starting for Arsenal, according to my opinion, are Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Saliba and White. So if anybody wants a cheaper one, you can think about Tomiyasu as well, guys. Again, no more news. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's kind of a media silence, isn't it? Johnson versus Trossard versus Olise to replace Gordon. Nehal, I personally, if you ask me, I don't think there's much between them. If you ask me who has the most upside, I'd say it would be Olise, because I've seen him score, you know, double-digit hauls. Johnson and Trossard I've never really seen score more than 1 goal. You know, Johnson has not even got a double-digit haul this season. Similar as with Trossard. I'd say Olise has a higher upside. Matthias says, do you think Tomiyasu can go over 60 minutes though? Yes. Why not? I think he can. 4.5. I think he's played 90 minutes in the last 4 game weeks, or the last 3 games, I guess. I think he came off against Chelsea, if I'm not wrong. So I think he's played 3, like, you know, he's played 3 full 90 minutes, my friend. Isaac News made me vulnerable to a -4. I hate this. I have Garnacho to cover, which I don't like. It's alright. I mean, Garnacho's not bad. FPL Tony's given news about Liverpool, guys. Big news. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah and Trent are starting, guys. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, Trent are starting. Awesome news, guys. Anybody who's going with Salah, Luis Diaz, Gakpo, you can be rest assured that they're all starting now, with FPL Tony sharing it. Awesome news. Love that. Absolutely love that. I don't love the fact that I don't have him, but you know, if for example I hear that Isaac is not starting, I might go for Gakpo. You know, it's easy for me to just move Isaac to Gakpo. I can do that easily because I don't have Salah. I can take a chance. Let's see what happens. I'm just waiting for the Isaac news. If he starts, then I'll simply move Gordon to Havertz, and maybe I'll move Dunk to a Saliba, you know, or maybe a Johnson to Eze. I don't know. I'm just kind of extrapolating now. I kept my mind flexible. I guess Klopp is really angry at Darwin Núñez for missing all those chances, which cost them the title potentially, Nehal. You know, Darwin Núñez missed so many big chances, and you know, the title was on the plate, I'd say. So guys, no more news as of now. I'm giving you all the news. Salah starts. Yeah, we already know that. If Núñez scores half the big chances he missed, Liverpool would have won the league. Yeah, unfortunately, my friend. But that's not how football works, by the way. With one free transfer, Gakpo or Arsenal mid? I would go with an Arsenal mid. Depends on which Arsenal mid you're talking about. I mean, if you're going with a Salah or a Havertz, a Saka or a Havertz, I'd say you can go with an Arsenal midfielder. You know, I feel no matter what the result is today, I still feel that they're going to win against Everton. Let me have a drink of water. Nehal says, I agree. If Nunez has missed so many, if he scored half of them, he would be a golden boot winner. Yeah, man. It's just... sometimes it was a comedy of errors, to be honest with you, you know? Maybe sometimes he was unfortunate as well, but, I mean, come on. Petrovic or Vicario in goal? Nehal, I'm inclined to say Petrovic because of the fact that, I mean, you know, haven't seen Spurs keep too many clean sheets. You know, and Sheffield United, they're playing their last game in the Premier League. They might play a bit expansive. So I'm backing the Spurs attacking assets more than their, you know, their defense. I'd say Petrovic, although, you know, because Chelsea have kept a few clean sheets in the past and in the past few weeks, I'd say, you know. And even against Brighton, they were about to keep a clean sheet, but you know, they conceded right at the end, which hurt me as well. My overall rank, I mean. It's not going to be too different, to be honest with you. I mean, these when all the games start together, it's a bit of madness. And in the last game week, it's hard to call what's going to happen. You know, sometimes it's just weird things happen in these in game week 38. Nunez is benched, by the way, guys. Darwin Nunez, if anybody has him, although I'm not sure if anybody does, but he has been benched. So, guys, we've got 25 minutes to go, and I would I would recommend all of you to make your transfers with at least 15 minutes to go. The hamsters seem to be getting tired. Their legs are giving way. So, you know, you don't want to be testing their strength, guys. You need to make the transfers in time. Neil says, true, that highest scoring game week historically. Yep, it is the highest scoring game week, but not necessarily the, you know, the usual assets score. Sometimes it turns out to be a goal fest in which, you know, for example, let us assume Spurs will score the goals, and you know Kulusevski comes up with a couple of goals, and Bentancur scores one goal. I mean, these type of things happen in game week 38. Mattia says, do we think Kevin starts? Mattia, I think it's a very important game, and he had a knock on his Achilles. I don't think he misses out if he can play. I think Pep will definitely would love to start him, and I think he will. If you ask me my opinion, I don't have any inside information, but just saying. That's my opinion. That he will start, yes. Guys, no more leaks are coming through, to be honest with you. I don't want to leave it too late to make my transfers, by the way. Let me go to my transfers page and at least start tinkering about what I want to do. So basically, I'll bench Brennan Johnson. And I'll maybe bring in Havertz just for the fun, you know. And if I want, if I had 6.1 million, I would possibly bring in Ben White. Since I don't, I can bring in Saliba, you know, or I can replace Johnson with Eze. But that means I'll have to bench one attacker, and I don't want a headache, so I'm not going to be doing this. So Havertz comes in. I can leave it at that as well. I can play Dan Burn and just hit and hope for the best. So I'm just thinking whether I want to take the hit and kind of. Initially, I had a mind to kind of bring in Josko Guardiola. You know, I thought I'll just bring, let us say, David Raya here, and I'd bring Guardiola here. So that is also in my mind. Maybe if I get the confirmation that Guardiola is starting, that way I get to cover the Arsenal defense with David Raya and Gabriel, and I'll get Guardiola's attacking threat as well. you know. And in the sense, I mean, it's not a bad move to play both Johnson and Son against Sheffield United, although I don't trust Spurs at all. But you know, these are the two moves that I have in mind. Either I bring in simply Kai Havertz for Gordon, you know, and Saliba, or I keep Gordon and I replace Ederson with Rea, and Josko Guardiol. I bring in Josko Guardiol as well. So I'm kind of thinking at the back of my mind what I want to do. Tony, I don't know what is worse, those guys predicting to have leaks or people gathering leaks instead of quoting the source. Come on, give us the leaks, bro. We don't need banter. Although we're very thankful for your contributions. We do thank you, but we need more information. We need information on Isaac. He's not yet talked about Kevin De Bruyne, by the way. As soon as he tells, I'll let you know, guys. By the way, I'm like 28 points off 100k now, so realistically I know I'm not gonna make it, so I'm not gonna fret about it anyway. Letting it go, guys. Gonna watch this game week 38 with the Zen mode, knowing that Arsenal has lost the league, and you know, the FPL season has maybe ended on a high compared to where I was, like 4.2 million at one point in the season, but you know, top 100k would have been a cherry on the cake. But that's the difference that picking an Ederson over Guardiol makes, you know. That's just it. 20 minutes to go, guys. Let's just wait 5 more minutes for the news. If it comes, it comes. Or we'll just pull the trigger. There you go. No surprises for City. Guys, we've got news. KDB, Foden. Thanks to Nehal for sharing. KDB starts, Foden starts, Haaland starts. Guys, everybody's starting. KDB starting, Haaland starting. I have a mind to bring KDB as well. Haaland starting, Foden starting. All three start, guys. KDB, Haaland, and Foden. And it might be Bernardo Silva who ends up scoring the goal. Who knows? Any news on Trossard and Gakpo? Gakpo starts. I think Saka and Trossard should start. We don't have any news on Saka and Gakpo. Saka and Trossard. We have news on Gakpo. Cody Gakpo does start. It's confirmed already. It has been confirmed already. Guys, KDB, Haaland and Foden are all starting. This is big news, guys. This is big news. Worth a hit, Bruno to Havertz and Gordon to Elise. I think so. Nehal, I think that is worth it. Especially if you don't have a good replacement for Gordon on your bench, I think then it is definitely worth it. I think it's definitely worth it. Sorry guys, I'm not talking. I'm just on Twitter scourging for any news which I can give you. I can't find any as of now. Son to Salah or Diaz plus Saka to Salah plus Elise. I think that both moves are good. Both moves are good. Diaz plus Saka to Salah plus Elise. I think Diaz plus Saka to Salah plus Elise for a -4 also makes sense, summonly. You know, because Son has a great fixture. I don't really want... because the thing is, I think what's going to happen is, you know, Sheffield United might try to play out, you know, try to press, try to attack, and that leaves a lot of space for somebody like a Son to counter attack. I would not transfer out Son, you know, or rather I feel that he's going to be a very you know, a very good game for Son against Sheffield United, especially if they try to attack. Let's see what happens. By the way, guys, there's not much news coming through now. I will not delay my moves for a very long duration, because the hamsters, the servers, you never know when they break down, you know. So we need to be wary. The news which we have is Cody Gakpo starts, Salah starts, you know, and Trent Alexander-Arnold starts. We've got news that KDB, Foden, Haaland starts, and Robertson as well, Andy Robertson as well. Differential captain ranking between Palmer, Son, Trossard. I'd say Palmer ranks on number 1, Son on number 2, and Trossard on number 3, in my opinion. Marco says, you think Saka to Havertz is worth it since Saka is on yellow? I think Saka starts, Marco. Yellow's got nothing to do with it. I think it's just a knock. I still feel that Saka is going to start. Your front 3 is Isaac, Jackson, and Haaland. Do you think it is worth taking out a punt on a forward? If so. So if you want to take out, you can take out Isaac for somebody like a Mateta or a Cody Gakpo if you want to take a punt, because they are very lowly owned as compared to an Isaac, especially Cody Gakpo. So if you want, you can take a punt on Cody Gakpo. You know, that's just, I mean, it's just a punt. So when you take a punt, you go for the lowly owned players. So it has to be somebody like a Cody Gakpo or a Mateta. You know, there's not many forwards which you can target, but these couple are good ones. And we have confirmation that Cody Gakpo is starting, so that makes it even better. So guys, I mean, there's no much news coming at all. I mean, can't see any. I'm scanning through Twitter as I answer your questions. I can't see anything. No news. Can't see anything. Anyways, let's just it's just Arsenal fans calling West Ham to do a miracle at the Etihad. It's not happening, especially when you take somebody like Declan Rice off of them and you expect I mean, West Ham to do you a favor. I don't think that's how it works. And they've got nothing to play for as well. You know, no favors today. I don't want more pain, you know. I don't want more pain. I've already resigned that City's gonna win the league. I just don't want more pain. Last week was hard to take when Son was through on goal against Ortega and everybody kind of could see it. But no. Benching Jackson, Isaac and Maguire. Why are you benching Jackson and Isaac, my friend? I mean, Isaac is a, you know, I mean, Isaac and Jackson, they've got good fixtures, especially Jackson. Saka should be fine, but there is no news as of now. It should be fine. Any news? No. No news. Can't see any news. Gusto plus Olise or White plus Garnacho? Gusto plus Olise. Issue is Reece James is fit. He's been coming on as a substitute. I'm not sure. If we don't get the news, then I would not go with Gusto. Then I would go White plus Garnacho. But you know, if you feel that Gusto is gonna start and Reece James is not gonna start, then you can think about Gusto, bro. Going Salah captain to finish top 500k says Charis Simamba. And he says, I already have Mateta and Havertz as revenge. That's nice. Oh, James is banned. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I forgot the red card right at the end. That's my bad. My bad, bro. Go for it. Phil Foden starts. Don't we already have this news? Why is he sharing it now? Phil Foden starts. We know that. Anyways. Yeah. Go with Gusto plus Olise. There's no comparison between these two, bro. Olise or Havertz or Trossard for Gordon. Olise, Havertz, Trossard. I would go with Havertz or Olise. I'm sorry, I forgot the James red card, guys. I'm absolutely my mistake. I totally forgot about it. Although I watched the game, I forgot. Jackson, Haaland, Isaac, Foden, Palmer, Eze, Havertz, Son. Whom to bench? I would bench. Uh, I would bench either Isaac or Jackson. Zara. Isaac or Garnacho. Difficult ones, guys. I think I would play Isaac. I would play Isaac. De Bruyne starts. We already have this news. Giovanni, we have this news, bro. Any new news? Please let us know. Otherwise, I make my transfers. I would play Isaac over Garnacho, bro. Away to Brighton. Maybe Roberto De Zerbi. He's going. Maybe they want to give him a farewell. I don't know how this works out. So what was my transfer again? I have it. So I'm gonna bench. We don't have any news on Isaac, do we? De Bruyne starts. Isaac is with the squad. He says Isaac is with the squad. This guy, he doesn't know if he starts or not, but Isaac is with the squad. Wilson is also there and Isaac is also there. Guys, I think we should lock our teams. I think we should lock our teams now. $10 to go. Guys, please lock your teams. All of you. Please don't ask any more questions. KDB starts reliable. I think KDB starts is reliable, yes. 100% reliable, I think. I'm making my transfers now. Guys, I'm telling you, these servers are going to crash on us and then later on we're going to regret it. It's best to make your transfers now. I'm thinking of whether I want to take a kind of punt or not. Havertz is locked for me. Havertz is definitely coming in. Issue is not about Havertz. Issue is whether I want to take a punt or not. Isaac is with the squad. Yeah, same things again and again. All right. So no news. Isaac is with the squad, but we don't have any news whether he's starting or not. No news. There is no news on Isaac starting or not. We just know that he's with the squad, and that's about it. Last time checking Twitter before I make my transfers. KDB starts again and again. It's the same news going on around, guys. I don't think we're gonna get any more news. All right, let's go for it then. Let's see. I'm not gonna make it to 100k anyway. Let's take a punt. Enough. No more news? No. Nothing. Same stuff. Over and over again. Right, guys, let's go for it. -8. Dunk, Drea, Guardiol, Havertz. Right. It's done, guys. Done. Just go, Guardiol. Shall I play Dubravka or Petrovic? I would play Petrovic 100%. Shalaba or Reguilon? I would play Shalaba. KDB is starting. KDB is starting. Everybody has reported the same news. KDB is starting. Now news is gonna come after I make my transfers. Josko Guardiol starts, guys. Josko Guardiol is starting. I have 2 Spurs defense. It is okay to start them. I would start both of them. I've taken a -8 Nihal. I'm not gonna make 100k, so it doesn't even matter, you know, like 150k, 175, 180k won't matter too much to me. And also I have Bruno Guimaraes and Pau Torres on the bench. It's fine. Start Chalobah and start Petrovic. Walker, I don't have any news on Walker. Josko Guardiol is starting. Foden starting, KDB starting, Haaland starting, Andy Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah, Gakpo, Luis Diaz. That's all we have confirmation about. I'm on 49k. I need to cover 8 points in my mini league. Cheers, Nehal. You're gonna do it, bro. Isaac, we don't have any information on Isaac. No, we don't. Guys, I'm saying once again, I don't have any information on Isaac. I've tried. I don't have any information on Isaac, guys. I don't. It would be tempting to captain Palmer, I guess, over Haaland, you know, if you want to make points in your mini league, or maybe Salah, you know, if you want to make up points. Because it's going to be, I'm not sure about what type of game it's going to be in at the Etihad. It's going to be maybe a 2-0 and City going to start. Gordon is not even in the squad, Abhishek. He's not even in the squad, bro. Do you expect Gakpo to outscore Isaac? I'm not sure if it's difficult to call this one, Marco, but I think they're going to be equally similar. They're going to have similar points. I don't expect him to outscore Isaac, no. Any more information? Yeah, KDB starting is reliable, yes. Guys, last 4 minutes. These servers are made of glass. Please, I would request all of you to, you know, just make your transfers now. What is the point of doing all the planning if in the end it's not going to work out for you? You tell me this. Tell me. Make your transfers, guys. Just do whatever you wish to do. At least lock your teams. Do something. Zara says locked. Guys, please, if you locked your team, post a lock so I can be satisfied that nobody's going to miss the deadline. Just, you know, tinkering. Nehal says moves made. Bruno to Havertz, Gordon to Elise. Cheers, Nehal. I hope you win your mini league, bro. I hope you make it to the highest rank possible. This season has taught me a lot of things, guys. A lot and lots of things. You know, I made a few mistakes at the start, you know, and I paid with it later. Next season, I'm gonna implement a lot of stuff. The thing is, it's like a 10,000. It's like a you know, like a 10,000 meter race. What happened was, somebody runs quickly at the start, and you follow him. But later on, after doing 2 rounds, he sits and you get tired, and you watch rest of the people who were behind you. They catch you up, and you don't have the stamina left to stay with them just because you sprinted at the start. We don't have to do that. It's a marathon. We play it like a marathon, guys. I learned a lot of things, guys, and I'm gonna try to kind of I don't know how I can make the stream quality better, but over this Kevin De Bruyne starts, guys. Even FPL Tony is tweeted that Kevin De Bruyne starts. So Josko Guardiola, Foden, KDB, Haaland, all confirmed starting. Andy Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah. Start Johnson or Mateta. I would start Mateta, I guess. It's a difficult one, Babin, because Johnson has a good fixture as well, but I would start Mateta. You know, at least he has the history of scoring a double-digit haul. Johnson doesn't. Guys, lock your teams. I'm not answering any more questions. Please lock your teams. Matthias says, same Viz will come back. Definitely will, my friend. Definitely. My hands are so sweaty after the last game week's trauma. At least you got the transfers in through. Jeevan says, much love, Viz. Thank you for everything. We'll connect new season. Definitely, Jeevan. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Definitely, we will. I will try to improve my stream quality as well. Isaac, we have no information on Isaac, George. Lock your team. 1 minute to go. Please lock your team. Neil says, Bruno Fernandes plus Gordon to Havertz plus Isaac for -4. I like that. For me, it's been 10 game weeks of gains through hard work and patience. One bad game week slide overcomes. Yeah, I get the point, my friend. Pope, Hall, Burn, share. Isaac. FPL Sam is sharing a news. A team news is, according to that news, Isaac does start. Where is this? FPL Sam, where is this news coming from, bro? I don't see it on my Twitter. The news is here, guys. Isaac is starting. Isaac is starting. Last 30 minutes, Isaac starts. Will has tweeted. Pope is starting, by the way. If anybody has Dubravka, he's not starting. Pope is starting. Hall, Burn, Share, Kraft, Bruno, Jolinton. Guys, please lock your teams. Isaac is starting. Isaac is starting. I'm repeating. Transfers done. Gordon out. Saka, by the way. I need to lock my team. My captaincy. Team has been saved. Let us refresh. Last 18 seconds, guys. By the way, the hamsters are holding out pretty well, aren't they? Like, what's wrong with the hamsters? What are they feeding them? Who to start OMG? Don't worry about it. My suggestion is please stream before 4 hours before the deadline next season. It's hard to talk for that long, Jeevan, but I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try my best. Don't worry, guys. Don't panic. Don't panic. The time is over. It's all fine. Take a deep breath. It's shit. Isaac starts, says Yasas. Yasas, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's all fine, bro. Wilson doesn't start and Isaac starts. But the issue is this information came 30 seconds before the end of before the deadline. What are we supposed to do with that? Tell me. So it's just sometimes you need to live with these things, guys. It's all fine. Oh, that was hectic. It was definitely hectic. Just gonna go off and I guess take a swim, do something. Well, guys, honestly, this season has been a great one. I mean, the feeling of achievement would have been better if I would have made it to the top 100k after being down at 4.2 million. But even still, I feel I've learned a lot this season. I guess when the chips are down, when when everything around you is just going nice and good, and your own team is struggling, it tells you much more about your character to kind of stick with the game plan and come back. I feel there's a lot of weight to this, and things which I've learned this season, I'm going to definitely incorporate them into my game. Every season, it just makes me a better FPL player, you know. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But one thing is going to be constant. We always love FPL, right? And by the way, guys, next season, there are no double game weeks coming up in the next season, because FA Cup will have their own weekends, so no craziness of double game weeks. The plannings can be much more better, and I think it's going to be a much more even game from next season onwards. I'm telling you guys, these double game weeks, triple game weeks, blank game weeks, nothing is going to happen from next season, because FA Cup will, maybe Carabao Cup will give you 1 or 2 blank game weeks, but most of the times it's going to be much more smooth as compared to these previous 4 seasons where COVID came, and then multiple waves of COVID and whatnot, and then the World Cup came. So no crazy swings are going to happen. So we learn a lot and we move forward. And being a part of this community. I don't consider myself as the creator of this community. I just consider myself to be a part of this beautiful Visit community, guys. Every week on deadline, we get here together, we share our joys, we share our sorrows, we share the stressful times, close to the deadline. Sometimes my voice becomes like trumpets, as Todd calls it. Sometimes we are in Zen mode, we're happy, we're relaxing. Sometimes we're tense. But the good thing is, we all live it together. We all are here together in chats. We've made relationships, and this is a really special community, guys. So no matter what happens, I keep coming back season after season after season, and it's just feel so, it's my honor to kind of share these deadline hours with you, these deadline streams with you. It's my honor. So thank you so much once again for being here, guys, throughout the season, supporting the channel, just being a part of the community. And I hope you have a great end to the season. I hope you finish on the highest rank. I hope you win your mini leagues, and I will see you very soon, guys. So on that note, FPL with it signing out, guys. May the arrows be green. See you soon. Bye bye.